Bots for the win.
Coming up on today's edition of the Bots of the Win podcast, we're talking about how to combine Facebook Live broadcasts, FOMO, and bots to capture email. How? Like it's going out of style. That's how. Hold up. I know right away what some of you are saying. Patrick, I don't do Facebook Live broadcasts or YouTube Live broadcasts or any broadcast of any kind. It's just not a fit for my business. I get that. Sort of envy you even. Creating these things and shipping them, getting them live and everything else is just a tremendous technological pain in the you-know-what. There's just always glitches. But if you are in the no live broadcast, no Facebook Live broadcast camp, I do still think there'll be some value for you in this episode and what I'm going to cover. There's still some good stuff. And I think if you can establish the FOMO that I'm going to outline in other ways, it can be just as effective. So I hope you'll stay tuned to it, or keep listening rather. So let's talk about Facebook Live broadcast. And there's, tremendous amount of tradecraft to them. Could devote an entire series of episodes to the various different parts of well-executed broadcasts. There's so many different moving pieces. But today, I want to just focus on one area. And, as a sidebar, I think overall, they really are a super beneficial addition to your marketing stack if, there's some sort of aspect of your business that you can incorporate them with. And I think most businesses there's just a lot you can do with them. And I think it's just, they're a great content touch. You get an added bump in attention you get from taking the party to Facebook and hosting it on Facebook. They're going to show your post to more people than they would ordinarily. You get to charge your Facebook page and post up with engagement, a tremendous amount of engagement. The Q&A, excuse me, the Q&A ability and the comments, it really seriously jacks up the engagement on them. And so obviously you're going to get more reach out of that. The ability with bots to stitch the comment to growth tool and then present and continually ask people to comment jacks it up even more, the engagement, the reach. And, at the end of it, if you hit a home run, if you did a great job, you've got an ad-ready piece of content, again, charged up with social proof, just like the contests and some of the other techniques that I've mentioned. So after the fact, you can potentially embed these things or keep them on Facebook or move them to YouTube, email them to your list, put them into a blog post. There's so much you can do. So I believe that, there's pretty solid ROI for an individual marketing effort, everything that you can get out of them. And I'm going to cover even more of it. And, Facebook Live broadcast and bots, peanut butter and jelly. It goes together really, really well. Like, number one, the Messenger broadcast with their open rates are absolutely a fantastic way to get people to the broadcast in the first place, to make sure it's not crickets when you go live. Number two, the bot is just fantastic for capturing Messenger subs and delivering resources and everything that we know bots can do. So in terms of combining the two of them, it really is a super, super solid technique. So let me address the FOMO, the fear of missing out. And it's powerful in this situation. And it's particularly powerful FOMO when it's actually real, when it's not manufactured FOMO. And the FOMO of missing a live broadcast for whatever reason continues to be, a really powerful hook, especially if your topic and your copy ahead of time to announce it is really powerful and on point. Now, if you listen to a few episodes back on the fundamentals of bot building, yeah, of course, I highlight how amazing Messenger is and all of that. But, also the context of keeping things in mind. We don't own our Messenger subscribers. The whole platform is on rented land. They can change the rules at any time for any reason, and you and I or anybody else cannot do a doggone thing about it. Can't do a damn thing about it. So I think it's important to say that, to know that, to recognize that, and having that in the back of your head will keep you focused on ABC. ABC. Not the Glenn Ross one, but the always be capturing. Always be capturing the email. The thing that you do own, that you should be extracting out of the Messenger subscribers. So if ever the music stops and you're left without a chair, you have something for the effort, for the effort. So how do we do that? When people come into our bots for the first time, we constantly try to get them up front without question. And then for every time they come back, if we didn't get it, we continue to try and capture the email. A, B, C, always be capturing. You need strategies, you need tactics for both. So this is a strategy for the folks that came into our bot, became subscribers, and never gave up the email. And a very simple exercise to run in ManyChat anyway is hit the audience tab, look at the total number of subscribers you have. And you can do this right now. It takes 2 seconds. It's a great exercise and a great metric just overall to track and keep an eye on, I think. Audience tab, total subscriber number, write that down. Audience tab, filter, go to the custom field email that you should have set up, put in just the @ symbol. Every email address has an @ symbol. And then see what that number is. Divide one by the other, and you're at the percentage of your audience that you have an email address on. And what is that number? What's your number? I'm curious. I just did this exercise myself, and on the Bots to the Win bot, so the bot for this podcast, I'm only at 38%. So I've got a tremendous amount of work to do on this and get going. So I think that's an interesting metric as we talk about this technique and as the podcast goes on and we talk about future techniques that help you capture the email of the Messenger subscribers you already have. This is a great metric to watch. What percentage of your overall audience have you converted into email subscribers, and constantly be figuring out ways to up the percentage? It's simple. So let's put it all together. And the good news is this tactic is really, really simple, and it's really, really effective. And for some context, so we can play with some real numbers, the account in question I'm running this one on has 7,300 Messenger subs. So good number, not tremendous number. What do? We set up and we schedule our Messenger broadcast. And when everything is nailed down in terms of timing, in terms of our Facebook Live timing, we've got a post scheduled. We've got the growth tool stitched to it. We know exactly what time we're going to go live. We go ahead and we blast our list. And let me give you some sample copy. We blast our list with a Messenger broadcast. And let me give you some copy. Hey, Patrick, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be going live on Facebook in 15 minutes. Topics on my show are my updated playbook on how to run contests on Facebook with Messenger, aka the golden ticket. Specifically, I've sorted a new comment hack that you're not going to believe that fools Facebook into giving you even more reach on your post. True story, by the way, it did. It's really pretty slick. Join me live and bring your questions. Busy? Can't make it? No worries, Patrick. Let me know, and I'll send you a replay. There'll be some buttons on the bottom of this thing. Button 1, join us live. Link to the Facebook Live broadcast. Button 2, send me the replay. Button 3, unsubscribe. Easy enough, right? Very simple broadcast, some good copy. Lets them know we're going to be going live in 15 minutes. If they can join, awesome, bring their questions. If you're busy, I can send you the replay. No problem. And they click, send me the replay. The next flow, some more copy like, hey, great, Patrick. Happy to send it to you. Where's it going? And you ask for the email. That's it. You ask for the email. And let me tell you, they give you the email. It's as simple as that. And, excuse me, why do I love bots? Convenience, yes, right? But also ROI. And what I'm coming to realize that as I continue to make these episodes and continue to delve further into the podcast here, are the two themes really are attention, sub-themes. Attention, and then, so it's how to leverage bots to get more attention, and then how to leverage bots to get more ROI out of our marketing activities. More ROI out of our marketing activities, and flip it. It's even easier if you flip it. Will leveraging bots in my marketing help me get more attention and be more effective in keeping the attention I do have? Can you answer that question? Will leveraging bots help me get more ROI out of the content marketing or marketing efforts I'm engaged in? If you can answer yes to both of those questions, then game on. And on this one, I can. And I think, with the majority of my marketing efforts, I can, and which, why I love bots. But let's retouch on the convenience. So, okay, we did a Facebook Live broadcast. We sent a Messenger broadcast to our list. We said, hey, if you can't make it, I can send you a replay. They said, hey, I can't make it. And we go ahead and ask for the email address. Why I love the convenience portion of this is, they click, I can't make it, send it to me. We use a little conditional logic, and we see whether or not we have their email address. If we've got their email address, hey, Patrick, looks like I've got your email address on file. Going to go ahead and send it to you. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your day. Off you go. Done. I didn't ask or annoy my users whatsoever. I realized I had their email address already. I let them know I'm going to send them this thing later. I wished them a great day, and that's it. set the expectation, of course, that I'll be emailing or sending in Messenger the replay later, which is important. Always set the expectation that you're going to be sending something so they're on the lookout for it. But I love how convenient that is. Like, I have your email address. I don't have to ask again. I know you're busy. Go back to wherever you are. Have a great day. Boom. I love that. And people really, really appreciate it too. I'm noticing as a little theme that when you design these interactions to end, and when do we ever design marketing anything to end, right? The only end is you pull out that credit card out of your wallet and you give me that money. So when you design something that ends before that step, people really appreciate it. Like, they were busy. You interrupted them. They're not going to come to this thing in 15 minutes. They got a job. They've got a life. They can't watch this thing. They want to see the replay, though. The topic sounds interesting. So you say, hey, no worries. I'll send it to you. Bye. And you shut up. It's actually profound how much people appreciate that when you don't just keep going on with bing, 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 more and more and more and more messages. And so that's fantastic. But for everybody else, let's talk about everybody else. So that's if I had your email address already. For everybody else, when you ask for the email in this fashion, it is just insanely, insanely effective. And let me give you the real numbers. The last time I ran this, I run it quite a few times now, but the last time I ran, I was able to capture, I think, 115 emails, and I did the math. It's like a little bit over 1% of the entire list with one simple exercise. So when you think about that number, like 1% in one exercise, despite the fact 110 emails, oh great, you captured 110 emails. What does that matter? But you stretch that exercise out over the course of a year, and then you also frame that exercise in the fact that, okay, I did one little thing that dropped 1% of my Messenger subscribers whose email I didn't have and turned them in to now I have their email. And it's profound, it's powerful. Number one, this is a Facebook live broadcast that I would have needed to do anyway, that I had reasons for it. And so running this particular technique, running this particular tactic within the Facebook Live, it just gives me this whole other level of ROI that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, which is absolutely fantastic. And we talk quite a bit about email open rates, right? And let me sort of rant on that for a second, and let me sort of reveal some of the nuance at play with everything that's going on here. Number one, it brings up the question like, okay, yeah, I've got a Messenger subscriber. Messenger subscriber open rates are absolutely fantastic. Why are you, is it really such a big deal to get the email? And, I probably already have them in my ESP because, there's so much crossover between my Messenger list and my email service provider ESP list. But let me tell you, you want 100% of your ManyChat subscribers' emails plus their ManyChat IDs. This is the key, plus their ManyChat IDs in your ESP. So the minute that you capture the email, you fire your Zap or your Integromat, or you could even put them into a Google Sheet and update them manually if you like, but you want to have that ManyChat ID in your ESP. And I'm going to go way more on that in a future episode. You know what? I might as well even tease it. So let's just set up a scenario. If I have your email plus your ManyChat ID in my ESP, if my ESP has automation built into it, and I run drip, so the long and the short of it, if your email service provider, whoever you use, comes with a line of JavaScript that tracks your users on your site, you can run this. I'm a drip guy personally, so drip does this. So if I have your email address, if I have your ManyChat ID, this is what I can do with this, your ManyChat ID in drip, and you come, let's just say, to my pricing page, okay? You come to my pricing page, you sit on my pricing page for a minute, and then you bounce. Drip knows that you did that. Drip knows that you came to my pricing page and you bounced. Not just bounced, but you bounced without buying because you don't have a purchase tag. There's a lot to get into on all that. But Drip knows, and so if I have your ManyChat ID, I can say, okay, Patrick came to my pricing page. If he came to my pricing page, I know he came to my pricing page. Look and see if he has the purchase tag. Does he have the purchase tag? No, he doesn't. Okay, send him a message. Hey, Patrick, thanks for checking out my pricing page. If you did have any questions, happy to chat. Just type out your questions below. You can do that, which is really, really powerful. So using Zapier, using Integromat, going from Drip directly to Messenger, sending a broadcast, a one-on-one broadcast, some period of time after you hit the pricing page and didn't buy. That is why you want to get every single solitary email that you have, or every single solitary ManyChat subscriber that you have. You want their email and the ManyChat ID to go into your ESP. Really, really powerful. I'm going to cover that on a future episode. So ABC, always be capturing, always send the ManyChat ID back into your ESP. But the bigger question, I think, that a lot of people would ask when they hear this whole technique, it's like, okay, Patrick, okay, you joker, you are so tricky. I get what you're doing. You want to capture the email address so you have it, but you're not actually going to send them an email after the fact, right? Why would you want to do that when everybody who is anybody knows that Messenger has way better open rates? And I think that's a great question. That's an absolutely fantastic question, right? So I obviously have a replay and some resources in my situation that I need to send to all these people that said, hey, send me the replay. I've got an email that I need to send them, or that I'm setting them up that I'm going to send them. But why would I send it in email versus Messenger, or what do I do? And the short answer there is that I like having the option of all of the above, right? If it's a particularly good Facebook Live broadcast and people responded really well and perhaps have already closed some business out of it, then I'm going to do both. I'm going to hit them with the 1-2 punch combo. I'll send it to email and Messenger subscribers, boom, boom, same time, come at it twice, and that's an absolutely fantastic thing to do, and that's a great way to run it. So if it is good, I'll do that. I love that, and I have that in my arsenal, which is great. But I don't do that every time. Why? You ever run stairs, get on the bike, go for a swim, get some exercise? You do. Imagine my surprise. Why? Because it's important to keep the body healthy. That's why, right? It's important to keep your fitness in a good place. So too with your email list. I mean, your email list is the body. Your email list is a garden. It needs water. It needs to be tended. It needs to be taken care of. And the domain that you send email from has a reputation in the eyes of email clients. Call it the Gmail, the Macmail, the Yahoos, etc. The higher your open rates are overall, the healthier your reputation will be. And so when you send a lead magnet type of an email, or a transactional email, or a webinar replay email, something that your list actually wants, the open rates are way, way higher than they are with normal regular broadcast or we're having a sale, any other kind of stuff you send that the open rates are no good anymore, right? They're in a bad spot. So these are absolutely fantastic emails to send. It keeps your sender score healthy. It keeps your sender score healthy when you have super high open rate emails. And so if I'm in a situation where the webinar was good, I don't know if I want to do the 1-2 punch combo. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I want to be sending as many lead magnets and transactional emails that I can that have the super high open rate, because it's going to charge up my overall sender reputation and sender score. And that's a fantastic way to roll. And so this gives me the opportunity to do that as well. And so I really actually enjoy capturing these emails with Messenger and then emailing them instead of hitting them with the Messenger broadcast. I'll hit them with the Messenger broadcast later. So I think that's an important part of the nuance in the tradecraft of it all. And if we sum it all up, will leveraging bots in my marketing help me get more attention and be more effective at keeping it? So with bots, instead of a live broadcast I just emailed my list about, I sent a broadcast in Messenger that brought the viewers in droves. Attention, baby. With bots, that broadcast, I'm capturing more emails from the attention I do own. It's almost like free remarketing when you think about it, right? Like you've got all these people on your Messenger list. They don't have the email. You run the technique, and it's sort of like remarketing to them. You would do that anyway. Like I need to get the email address so I can continue the relationship. So it's absolutely fantastic there. With bots, instead of just comments, I have comments going directly into my bot. I'm capturing more emails, plus survey details, plus a whole lot more, as well as delivering resources. So that's even more attention. And as a result of comments, the corresponding lead magnet they will receive, if they leave one, I'm charging up the post way more than if I would say send them to a URL or a lead capture form from within like the Facebook Live broadcast. So the book is going to show my post to more folks. That's free reach and more attention. So yes, more attention and more effective at keeping it. Will leveraging bots in my marketing help me get more attention and keep me more effective at keeping it? This technique ticks those boxes and then some. So what's the next question? Will leveraging bots help me get more ROI out of the marketing efforts I am engaged in? So instead of just a live broadcast, as a result of the growth tool, I now have a Facebook post charged up with social proof that I can turn into an ad unit that will be a lead generation machine for me. It's even more ROI. I'm leveraging the live broadcast and its replay to charge up my email open rates and keep my list healthy. Nice thing to do. for the one venue that we do own, which is email, right? So yes, with bots bolted on, I'm getting way more ROI out of my marketing efforts. And you realize you're leveraging Messenger's open rate, not to send some BS blog post that nobody wants to read and treating Messenger like email, but you're leveraging those incredible open rates to get more ROI out of a separate piece of content. And that's a profound use of it as well. I mean, everybody is just sending the BS blog posts and trying to treat Messenger like email. How about you leverage those incredible open rates to get some more ROI out of what you're doing? And I believe this is a fantastic way to do it. So closing out, are Messenger bots the new email? Dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, stop thinking of them like that. Are bots the greatest thing since sliced bread? I prefer croissants. Are bots the hottest marketing trend of 2019 and beyond? Honestly, who cares? Who cares? Let the pundits debate that and make their list. They aren't operators anyway. If they can help me get attention and get more ROI, then I'm on board. I think you should be too. Thanks for listening. And as always, have a great day. Thanks for checking out that video. I hope you got a ton of value out of it. If you did, I would be elated, thrilled, over the moon. If you consider subscribing, you can do that by hitting the subscribe button below. Also, this entire operation is about bots. I mean, what are we doing here? So the best way to learn about it is to see the best stuff that I share is to get into my bot. You can do that by pulling out your phone. It's in your pocket right now. Open Messenger, search for bots for the win, click get started, and I'll see you in the bot. I share a ton of unique killer stuff in there. Patrick, bots are the win. Thanks for watching my video on YouTube. The question becomes, what are you going to do next? Are you going to watch a new one? Because
it'd be a lot cooler if you did.